Got 0 people watching, but that's all right. That's kind of what I figured. But yeah, if any of you want to catch in this stream, I know it's been a couple of days, so maybe I lost everybody, but pretty cool view. And yeah, we're doing Charlotte, North Carolina today. And as always, we'll give this stream about 5 to 10 minutes to see if anybody logs in or wants to watch along. I'm going to we'll see if anybody wants to tag along. And as you can see, although nobody's watching, it is early spring. So we're just having a good walk. Hopefully else can. And we'll talk. All right, we got 2 people watching. That's cool. I was going to say, maybe nobody's watching my ass. I'm just talking to myself the whole time. But it looks like we have 2 people watching, so I guess we shall continue the stream. Thank you, guys. You are the first 2 people to watch. Wesley, how are you? You'll share the stream now. Thank you. I think Wesley is partially responsible for these really nice amount of views. Wesley, where the hell are you sharing this, by the way? Thank you for doing that. It's very kind. I think Wesley is responsible for getting a lot of my views. You guys should listen to Wesley. His wife's a doctor. Pretty impressive. So thank you, Wesley. I appreciate it. We're walking around Charlotte, which is certainly less down and out than some of the other cities we've seen. Charlotte is, I haven't been to Charlotte in about 10 years, and it looks like it's a very cleaned up city. Everywhere. Thank you, Wesley. It's very kind. Everywhere works. I like that. Oh, we got 3 people? All right, cool. We got 2's company, 3's a crowd. So we got a crowd. And if you guys are just joining us, we're just starting really, so you haven't missed anything. We're walking around Charlotte, which is kind of it's almost a soulless corporate-like city. It's the way I would describe it. I don't know why the dog is walking back to the car, but we're walking past the car. I don't know why. I'm going to try to get the dog to walk further away from the car. Hopefully he's not too tired today. That would be kind of a bummer. But this is where I'm parked. It's kind of convenient. I want to make sure my car doesn't get towed. I never actually pay for parking tickets. That's some bullshit, because for me, I'm not in town, so I don't give a shit. If somebody gives me a ticket, I don't live in the state, so you can go fuck yourself. But this is my car that we're checking out right now. And hey, let's walk a little bit. We got an interesting Google Maps camera. Is she giving me a ticket? Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna move my car because she's about to give me a ticket. So I'm definitely gonna move. I need to move this cart.
You can pay.
Okay. Oh, it's right at the machine. All right, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, but you're in monthly parking.
Oh, okay. So I have to move it.
Yeah.
Is it okay in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. That was nice. She let me move my car. So, cooking and camping. I gotta solve my parking crisis first. She's about to ticket me. Just when I was talking shit. But as you can see, we're in Charlotte. The dog's right here. I just gotta move my car. So right now, I just gotta move my car. Sorry, guys. Let's see where I can move it. Dog is right here. This is monthly. So yeah, this is some of the big city headaches, is always finding a place to park. Or parked a little outside of town, or outside of downtown. So I gotta move and find parking, make sure I don't hit my dog. No, he is not hit. Okay, so we'll park here, then we'll pay. We'll talk a little bit about the town. Now we got a real spot. This is much better. At least in Charlotte, they're nice. The parking person did not tow my car, nor to give me a ticket. She let me actually move my spot and say, yo, you gotta pay. And made me feel like a bitch because I'm being one, and now I gotta pay. All right, so we got a parking space. This is good. Ah, fuck, I forgot what number this is. Oh, well. 62, 63. Sorry, guys, I gotta park. Some boring shit right now. All right, we're on 37. So yeah, you want to see what parking is like. This is what it's like around here. And we'll pay parking. And then luckily we don't have to go back to the car. So we'll just pay it and then we'll be on our way. It looks like we got 6 people watching. Sorry for that boring stuff. I'm here. Got lucky that time. I did get lucky. It's interesting to know how, that's another thing that you realize from people when you park in different cities, in different downtowns, in different cities, is how nice the parking attendants are. Like if they'll give you a break, or they'll tow your car, or they'll just give you a ticket. Omaha, they're the meanest. I remember I was in this completely empty lot and they towed my car, and that was some bullshit. I'm looking for the machine. And then Toronto is really nice. The guy didn't give me a ticket and I was parked. And then they're pretty nice here, except that I can't find the goddamn pay machine. Steps to park. I hate this shit. I hate this technological shit. Why can't I just give them $5? Preferredparking.com. Park, pay, go. Well, god damn it, where do I pay? Steps to park. Your vehicle with your license plate. God damn it. Well, where do I pay via mobile? Well, there's a goddamn kiosk. Well, all right, I got to find this goddamn kiosk, and then we'll see the rest of Charlotte. Oh, shit. Hey, Lidsta, how are you? Nice to have you back on. We got the whole gang, the loyal gang. Lidsta, not much. We just started. I'm just trying to find parking, which there's like... Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hi.
Loves attention.
Oh, I have 2 Goldens.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Look at him.
They probably look like him a little bit. They're probably a little taller, maybe a little skinnier.
Yeah, but the color. What's
Yeah.
his name?
His name is Name because he had no name for a year and a half.
Name?
So just Name.
What a
Yeah,
good
he's
boy.
enjoying the
He's
city.
just fine.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for noticing. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's like that, picking up off the street.
Sorry. I
Oh, you're
noticed
fine.
that because my dogs are 3 and 2, and
Okay.
I've been trying to train them, and
It's not easy. Yeah,
they're
I'm
my 4th and 5th Goldens, and I've never
Okay.
had trouble till these 2
interesting.
guys.
So they're the troublemakers.
They are the troublemakers.
It's not you, it's them. Yeah, I got lucky because he was a street dog. So I was down in Mexico, so he had a lot of, and he was just walking around on the street. So I think he knew how to avoid traffic and
Yep,
stuff, and how to
yep.
be very good around people. So
Yeah.
it was really nothing that I did personally.
Wow.
But yeah, no, he made it a lot easier.
He's awesome.
Definitely. Thank you. You train yours as well. I got a little YouTube, by the way, if you want to say hello.
Oh, yeah.
And what I was showing some people downtown. Do you think this area has changed in the last 10 years? I was here 10 years ago. There's a lot of new
Yeah.
places, apartments. Yeah.
My daughter's been here for 7 years.
Okay.
And
Cool.
It's just she went to school for a semester and came home and said, when
Cool.
I finish up, she went to J. Wu in Providence, and then she
Sure.
came here.
All the way up north. Yeah.
She said, when I finish, I'm moving down there, and we're like, never gonna. Swear to God, she
There's plenty,
graduated
yeah.
in May, and in September she was driving down here. She didn't have a place. She had a place to live, no job. She found a job.
Wow. Really? Good for her.
She's-
You must be proud. That's resourceful.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
very resourceful. Right
Yeah,
now
impressive.
she's in a relationship. She just
Cool.
had a baby.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you. So I've been
Cool.
here since August.
Okay,
helping her.
so you just got to move up from up north. I'm from New York City, so you must
Are
be
you?
enjoying the weather. It's about 35 degrees up north.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
so we're
And
not
her
missing much.
significant other is from Brooklyn. So
Oh, nice.
he's
Okay,
from-
cool. I lived in Brooklyn for a while.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
never
cool.
going back there, he says. I'm trying to get them
I don't
to
blame
come
them.
home.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
kind of like you have the best in the big cities, and this is still a big city, but you have the best of what you have up north. But it's a lot more relaxed, better weather,
And this
less
city-
craziness on the street. Yeah.
It's such a nice city.
Yeah, everybody's been telling me that. Yeah, it's
I
really
don't-
changed in the last handful of years. Yeah.
I don't feel unsafe walking through here.
Yeah, that's
you know?
rare. For a
It's
downtown
bad
in an
for-
800,000 person city. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. But I mean, there's so
Cool.
many people with dogs, and
Yeah,
most of the time
yeah,
people
pretty
are
welcoming.
friendly.
Yeah, seems like
Yeah.
everybody is. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I appreciate the tidbit.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's your?
I have a
your
little.
thing?
It's called Dodge Landisman. So that's just my name, DODGE, and then my last. So it's like the car. So that's if you do like Dodge and then Charlotte, you'll be able to find it. It's a little
Okay.
live thing. And yeah, I got like 5,000 subscribers. So a
That's
small
very
little
cool.
community. Thank you. I
Very,
appreciate
very
that.
cool.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we're just talking to people and kind of showing the beauty. And dogs started the show, obviously, but showing the beauty of each of these cities. And we were in Winston-Salem, which is a little more down and out. So, but they're kind of up and coming too. There's a lot of new little places, and so it's the whole region. But it's been fun, and we're going to go all the way to the West Coast and down to Mexico. And
Oh, nice.
yeah, so we'll see a lot of the continent.
My sister lives in Apex, and
Okay.
her daughter lives in Raleigh.
Raleigh, Apex,
And
cool.
she's
Okay,
been here.
so east.
She's been here for probably 15 or 20 years.
Cool.
because
Oh, long time.
She went to school. She went to NC State.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Never came home.
Funny.
Never even
Yeah, I
came
can see
home.
why.
Yeah,
I can see
mean,
why.
This weather is fabulous.
Yeah.
But I'm a weirdo that likes the snow and the cold.
It's
We're
nice
like
once in a
dogs.
while. Yeah, the
And-
dog agrees with you. I'll tell you, he's a cold weather dog, even though he's
Yeah.
from Mexico. Yeah.
Even though he's from Mexico.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. He has that in his blood. It's funny. He says once he left the desert, he never wanted to come back.
Yeah.
So if it's 15 degrees for him and snowy, yeah, he'll be happy. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Nice to meet you. You have a good one. Take care. He says bye-bye. So I'll talk a little about Charlotte. Yeah, it's a pretty... Don't be shy about getting people in the chat. Invite your friends. Thank you. Ask her about the parking. I should have asked her about the parking. So yeah, we're walking around. I'm still trying to find this goddamn kiosk. Where the fuck is this kiosk, man? Ay. I'm hoping they didn't tow my car yet. Well, I was talking to that woman. So that's the problem with me. Okay, they didn't tow my car. Good. That's the problem about me. I talk way too long. I was just about to pay for this parking. Pay here, thank God. All right, we got something. Well, that's good. We already got a little of action. I was promising some chats with people. So this is, Charlotte is a good example of a gentrified downtown. Pretty safe. Not very diverse, alas. And the gritty downtown that you see in a lot of other cities is still here, but it's rapidly on the wane, I would say. All right, I forgot what parking thing I am. I think I'm 37. Oh, the screen's not even press 1. There we go. Okay, you're gonna get to park with me. How fun is that? Follow prompts, enter license plate. I forgot what my license plate is. Shit. It is. I can't say it. Well, I guess I can. I don't care if anybody knows my license plate. I'm parking. I'm spot 37. QE. Okay. W8. OQE. Can't even press this shit. God damn it. And of course the shit does not work. There we go. Alright. Now I got it. Thanks for your patience, guys. Cool. $12. So that's how much it is. $12. That's a lot of money. $12. That's another thing that you can tell by cities is how expensive their downtown parking is. And Charlotte has, I think, like 850,000 people. So it's not like parking in the middle of Manhattan or even the middle of Los Angeles or Chicago where you could pay this shit. But yeah, $12. Damn. That means people actually want to pay to park this, pay this much money to park here. Let's see if the debit thing works. Nope. Amazing we have 24 people just watching shit. 24 people watching an asshole pay for his parking. Great. Well, I'm going to lose everybody. All right, good. We're processing. Judge, have you ever been to Container Park in Las Vegas? No, that sounds cool. Hope the parking's better. God damn it. I'll check it out. Parking in LA was crazy. Yes, it is. And now it's just processing the card. I don't know why it's taking so long. Amount due $0. Okay. Cool. Alright. Finally, we are well. Alright, let's see downtown. Thanks, guys, for your patience. This is going to be the whole stream. I'm just going to find parking spots. You're going to like it. I'm kidding. We're going to go up north. More towards downtown. Downtown Charlotte is pretty dead since COVID and many people work from home. Yeah, I mean, Charlotte seems like a downtown that's geared towards corporations and office workers. So it'll be interesting to see if the core of downtown, or what they call Uptown downtown in Charlotte, and that was in the 70s. They tried to rebrand Charlotte because downtown was known as being dangerous. So they decided, well, let's call downtown Uptown. And amazingly, that actually worked. And now it's a much nicer downtown. So, yeah, we'll take a look. It's interesting because it's 3 o'clock on I forgot what day it is, guys. 3 o'clock on I don't know what day it is. Tuesday. It's Tuesday today. It's 3 o'clock on a Tuesday. So people should be at work. This is what happens when you smoke too much marijuana. You forget what day it is. In Charlotte, they got the Lime scooters. Cool. See, that's another interesting thing. A lot of these cities are pioneering the electric scooters. But here's some cool new apartment buildings. There's a lot of life, a lot of new buildings in downtown. People want to live downtown, even though it's very quiet. And this is the skyline. I think Charlotte has one of the best skylines in the U.S. It's one of my favorites. There's nothing in the skyline, really. We'll take a look. But they certainly do well in terms of building height. Let the dog take his piss all over the city of Charlotte, make the city his bitch like he always does. He used to have an overstreet mall with a couple of large development stores. Oh, that's interesting, not these days. So you're saying there was a downtown mall that people would go to. I assume that's what you're talking about. Do you live there? Probably, I'd assume he does. If something is over 25 years old, they tear it down and replace it. Yeah, you know, that's what I'm noticing about Charlotte, is downtown, and I went to downtown before about 10 years ago. Downtown is filled with modern buildings, but probably right over here, there were pretty Victorian homes. They were Art Deco style buildings. I see very few old office buildings. You look at a skyline of downtown, it's going to be a mix of the ultra sleek modern that were probably built in the 80s, 90s, 2000s. I think this big building was early 2000s, if I'm not mistaken. But what you don't see is the skyscrapers, the 1930s styles, or the 1930s built skyscrapers that were really beautiful and ornate and pleasant to look at, which exist in a lot of other cities. Think San Antonio is a good example of that. Think of El Paso as another good example. There are many of them. Baltimore is another great example. It's this blend of modern buildings and old buildings, you know, that were really kind of prettier than them, and it had a lot more architectural character. But in Charlotte, I'd imagine those buildings have been bulldozed. And there weren't a lot of them because Charlotte has grown so dramatically. I think it's grown, it's one of the fastest growing cities in the South. When I went about 10 years ago, they had 100,000 less people than they do now. And when I went 10 years ago, you'd see a lot more homeless people on the periphery here. So they've cleaned it up quite a bit. But it's not necessarily more exciting. Sorry guys, lighting a cigarette because I have an addiction. I'm going to die in 3 days. I used to live outside Charlotte and rarely go there. Yeah, I don't blame you unless I have to. Hate the traffic. Yeah, you know, I'm not finding the traffic that bad here, but that's because I'm from New York City. So if I've driven New York City, everywhere seems quaint with their traffic, except for LA. Although LA, so this is some of the older buildings I'm talking about, which this is a courthouse, so this will always sort of stand. We'll cross the street so we can get a better view because it's kind of obscured in the shadows. We're just gonna not give a fuck about traffic right now. Fuck y'all. All right, let's see, and we'll cross the street. Oh man, this person. You can say hi. He's friendly if you catch up to him. Want to say hi? Say hi to your friend. Want to say hi to him? You can pet him. Hey. Well, he's looking for squirrels. He's a little distracted. Thanks for trying, though. I wish my dog were a little more friendly, but when he's in the zone, he's in the zone. So this is cool. Look at this beautiful old courthouse building. We'll come into the shadow so it's not obscured anymore. Cool, right? So a lot of these style buildings probably don't exist anymore in Charlotte, and they exist less proportionally than other cities. They'd have more historical buildings. But as they note, there were a lot of heavy storms in Charlotte. So there were a lot of storms that kind of wrecked the city, which is why I believe they have this rain garden, which is kind of interesting. Here's this is probably just an apartment building. So yeah, all of this is new stuff. And Charlotte, some say, might be a very good example of class bias zoning, meaning back then, you see like this building, it's a really pretty green stucco building. Back then, there were probably a lot more historic buildings like this green building. And what they could have done is they could have a business on the bottom, although this is abandoned, so they still need some help. But they could have had a business on the bottom. They could have kept a lot of buildings that were probably torn down. And they could have had multifamily homes. But in class bias zoning, what you do is you try to have an entire house only be allowable for one family to live in. So you don't divide it and you don't create construction where two separate families could live in one entity. And I think Charlotte has done a lot of, my guess is they've done a lot of class bias zoning. And of course, when you can't do multifamilies, but you say you want to do affordable housing, well, then you build a skyscraper. And you make a lot more money that way. My guess is, like many downtown apartment buildings across the U.S., this is a luxury building with some percentage of affordable housing, I bet, probably 20%. Because I think Charlotte has probably tried to do some affordable housing. Not saying they're all evil, I'm just talking about the realities of what zoning is like and trying to compare them with different cities. Here's a funny thing, we're walking, but these guys are not going to cross the street because he says don't walk, but we're New Yorkers, so we'll cross the street. How you doing?
I'm good. Hey, puppy dog.
Hey, want to say hi? See, now we're really in the downtown core. I don't know if you heard that Bonza music, that's good music. There's a rising Hispanic population in Charlotte. I think it's about 18% now. So you could actually have some good Mexican food around here. This is cool. Here's your stupid office art. You can give it to the homeless, or you can make this art. But the buildings are fun to look at. Did you see the other Dodgers video on Nikki Haley the other day? Thank you for asking. Yeah, I did her live thing. I'm gonna edit the Nikki Haley event and cut it up. So you guys, so I'll do some analysis. I did some interviews as well. So I'll probably have that by late tonight or tomorrow, give or take. So yeah, I went to a Nikki Haley event. That's why we're around North Carolina. That's in Rock Hill, which is about 45 minutes south of here. So that's why I'm in North Carolina, close to South Carolina. Saw the Nikki Haley event, and then Trump has a rally in Rock Hill as well on Friday. So we'll take a look at some of downtown. Skyline is cool, but again, a little soulless and ultra modern. And of course, they got a Morton's up ahead. Every bougie downtown has to have a Morton's. Get your shitty steak right here. Pretty cool. Their steak is so bad, it's ass-fed. Oh, sorry. I interrupted myself. Steak is so bad, it's ass-fed beef. There we go. Try leaving Charlotte at 4 p.m. Right. Well, that's the interesting part. And you will find traffic heading out of town. That's a good point. So I'm staying near Dilworth, if you know that neighborhood. Dilworth is like just south of downtown. This is a great view, guys. Cool. So I'm staying just south of downtown. To not be on the interstate is fairly enjoyable and easy. To drive in the immediate this is how nobody goes downtown. To drive even in the middle of rush hour inside downtown is easy. But yes, it was completely clogged when I went on the interstate for a second. It was completely clogged. So right, if you're going to any suburb, any town outside of Charlotte, because all the white people want to live outside of downtown, because they're subconsciously racist, then yes, the traffic's really bad. This is another modern building that's trying to look historic, but it looks like a cheesy Vegas building. This is kind of disgusting. I mean, it's like Trump built this. What is this? The Grand Bohemian Hotel. This is some fake Atlantic City ass bullshit right here. Look at this. Look at this fake ass building. Like, how dare you? So yeah, Charlotte, Charlotte is kind of a tool bag with this building right here. So yeah, a lot of fakeness in Charlotte. This is brutalist architecture. This building was probably built in the 60s or late 50s, give or take. We got the dog hanging out. He doesn't want to go in the sun. He's not pro-sun. Some beautiful churches, so you do see some historic buildings. And we could loop around and check out that church as well. Well, I'm trying to see, there's a mural back there. We'll try to loop and get to that mural. I'm trying to see, there's not, in some downtowns, there's a little more open space and there's some street murals, some street art. And Charlotte doesn't seem to have very many. 32 people. I'm surprised chat isn't more lively. Well, thank you. Hi, all. Yeah, it's weird because I get like 3,000 at the end, so I guess people come in and out, give or take. But yeah, should be a little more lively, but that's okay. But, you know, if you work in Charlotte, you can get your little frozen yogurt. Here's your frozen yogurt and your acai bowl. It's kind of cool. You get your frozen yogurt, and then you can go to Hooters. I mean, they got something for everybody. That's kind of cool. Like, what kind of tool bag are you? Are you the tool bag that eats acai bowls or goes to Hooters? I hate you both. A lot of D-bags in Charlotte. That's my conclusion. This is one of the bigger buildings. Pretty sleek, modern. You get your ultra expensive barber shop. Pretty cool. Reed's Fine Foods. I'm trying to see if there's anywhere to eat. I got to eat lunch at some point, guys. Reed's Fine Foods. This is a beautiful look at inside some of this office. Cool. So this was actually built probably in the 50s at least, the lobby was. This is an actual historic building. This is probably 1930s. Beautiful bronze finishing. So there is some class in some of the architecture here, although very little. Got a little sushi place. Sorry, yeah, he's mine. Sorry about that, he's friendly. Thanks for letting him roam around. He's enjoying the office environment. Okay, somebody says, if you want to know about Charlotte history, look up Dr. Dan Morrill. I'll look him up. I should know some of my history. That would be interesting. We'll do some museums and stuff as well, and check out the scene. But this is kind of cool. The very center is kind of nifty to check out. So this is the historic building we were taking a look at. And look at all the columns in the front. This is kind of interesting. So these columns probably represent what Charlotte's famous for. So this is like the Statue of Industry. Pretty cool. Guys, I'm going to take a photo real quick. Give me a minute. Okay, we're back on. So yeah, downtown itself. This is a nice little touch. This almost feels like you're in Mexico City or something. Got the Jehovah's Witnesses, very cool. All the watchtower. He's friendly, how you doing?
How are you?
He's good, he's loving the attention. Yeah, I don't know even what that is. Hay or something.
Bermuda grass?
Yeah, that might be it.
My dog's at Bermuda, and they come in all the time to see Bermuda grass. Yeah.
That's the culprit. That's interesting. He's probably 5, would be my guess.
Yeah?
Give or take. Yeah. I found him on the street, so I'm not sure.
Really?
Yeah, down in Mexico. So he's a stray dog. So he's rolled in a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's enjoying it. We're traveling around. Thank you. Yeah.
My dog was literally gone. I didn't have one.
Yeah. I got lucky. Yeah. Well, he was a street dog his whole life. So, I think he always knew how to avoid traffic, and I found him at a trucker stop. Yeah, he'll just wait for me. He'll be like, all right, I'm waiting for you to finish, and then we'll go.
What's his name?
His name is Name because he had no name for a year and a half.
Perrito, ven, tú hablas español.
Un poco, mejor que mí. Por acá. That's cool. Habla español también. Fascinante. He likes you. He's like, oh man, my native language.
Hola, perrito.
I missed it. Hola, ¿qué tal? Yeah, he's a little probably too well fed. He has to lose weight. That's his next goal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, he's been through hell and back too. He had cancer for a while. And, so he had like a big tumor in his nose. It was hard for him to eat. So once he was able, thank you. Yeah, but so once he was able to eat, I was like, just eat whatever you want. Yeah, doesn't really matter.
You don't see the dew claws on the back, tines like that.
Yeah.
The back legs.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's interesting.
I think usually huskies tend to have the dew claws on the back legs.
It's a little sharper.
Yeah,
Interesting.
so
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Yeah, if he's like, I think like half shepherd and maybe a little husky.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Something like that. And yeah, he'll just kind of sit and wait. He'll chill out. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, right. No, but he's so predictable. Like I can understand everything that he wants, like when he wants
And they know what to do. They observe us and they learn us. And
Yeah. No, he's interesting. I got a YouTube, by the way. We're exploring Charlotte. And yeah, you guys, I'm interested in, you guys are the most diverse part of Christianity, if I'm not mistaken, right? It's like a third Hispanic, a third black, a third white. And I was always wondered, like, what is the secret to that diversity?
love.
Beautiful. Cool.
13, 34, and 35. Jesus says to identify and walk in true position. And it's nice. If you look at our website,
Yeah, I'll check it out.
1,000 languages. So not just
Wow, cool.
not just races, but
Right.
I mean, some languages only a few thousand people speak it, and we translate literature into their language. to
Cool.
help them.
Interesting.
Most will do that.
That's how you reach them, yeah.
Most of the translations for money.
Right.
So we're doing it because we want to help people get on the road to life and
Beautiful,
learn
yeah.
about God, you know. So it's beautiful, and then we don't charge anything for our literature.
Cool.
It's all on donation basis.
Yeah.
So people want it, you know, they can go to the website, but it's just to educate people about all the good things that God's done. And we pray that all
Beautiful,
the time,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Thy kingdom come.
Yeah.
thy
Live in
kingdom.
urgency with your life.
Thy
Yeah.
kingdom is
Yeah.
what we try to. That's why we out here all the time. 'Cause-
Yeah,
and let
admire
people
that.
Choose. Yeah. But that love, I think, is going to be the key factor. Because I remember when I grew up in Brooklyn.
Oh, cool. Okay, I lived in Brooklyn for a while in Crown
Backwards?
Heights.
Okay, I was in
So right, all right across the way is
Yeah,
off
so
Nordstrom.
When I went to the first King, I'm from Trinidad. So
Oh, cool.
originally.
Okay.
So when I
Wow,
went to the
yeah.
first Kingdom Hall there on Parkside, I was like, I didn't know what they were saying. Right, my mom started talking to the witnesses, but I saw white people, black people, Indian
Cool.
people,
Yeah,
Chinese.
it's rare.
You know, in New York, you see everything.
Yeah.
In the congregation, they came up to me.
All
I
in
was
one
12,
space.
and they want to shake my hand. So that's what touched me when I was a little boy. When I went
Interesting.
to my first meeting,
Yeah.
we call it Kingdom Hall.
Yeah, you just
And
saw that
from
simple
that,
respect.
I didn't know nothing what they was preaching about,
Mhm.
but I knew these people had love. And later on, I decided to do it because everybody got to make a decision for themselves, even though
Yeah.
my mom did it.
Sure.
But because of that love that I saw when I was 12 years old, that motivated me to want to learn more about it and see why these people are like that.
Yeah,
you know?
beautiful. Yeah.
So, so whenever
Yeah.
you want to know more,
Yeah, we'll check it. We'll check it out. JW.org. We'll take one of the watchtowers. Yeah, please. Thank you. I'd love that. We could follow up and talk. Because I admire what you guys are about. You know, we're going so far away from walking with God and yeah. You know, it's good just to stay focused.
Help, man.
Yeah.
What's your first name?
Dodge, DODGE, like the car. Yeah. Thanks for the good work. How many hours a day are you guys out here for?
From 7 to 7.
Hardcore. Wow.
But not
Wow.
us. I mean,
Yeah.
we
These are shifts. Yeah. Good for you guys. Cool.
We're here 2 to 4.
Okay. 2 to 4.
Sometimes 2-hour shifts, sometimes
Okay.
3-hour shifts.
Wow.
stuff like
Impressive.
that.
And just added the goodness of your heart.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Volunteer.
Wait, is it tracking? Is that the expression, as I recall? That was a part of, I thought that was something where, I thought that was the official word, I guess, where you give out,
Okay.
yeah. To me, that's for a different one, but
Okay, yeah.
that's cool. So you're out here for a while.
Yeah, that's why.
Oh,
So
well done.
different shifts and different, like, within Charlotte, I know we have
Yeah,
9
cool.
right here. Different spots, like Wells Fargo. Like, we have a whole bunch of different spots.
Cool. Good
in
for
this
you guys.
area, Yeah.
That's good,
Well,
just to
I'm
have
gonna
some
do it if
meaningful
you don't
conversation.
mind.
Yeah,
To
please.
get your numbers so we
Absolutely,
can
yeah.
keep in touch.
Sure.
Yeah. Get that nice and fine people that want to
Yeah,
talk,
yeah.
You know? Just like the DODGE.
Yeah, exactly, like
Yeah,
the
what's the
code.
number?
917-453-1523.
Text you.
Cool.
My name right now.
Awesome.
I'll put our website there.
Cool. We'll check it out. I'll take one of those.
ORG. And any subject, like
Cool.
just anything you want to put in. Even about like any educational thing. We have a magazine called Awake.
Okay.
So
Cool.
let's say you want
Awake,
to learn
cool.
about butterflies. We got a nice article about
Oh, cool.
hummingbirds.
Cool.
You just put in
Cool.
anything there. Stress.
Interesting. I've heard that. I've seen some of those, right? And it's very specific
Right.
things. It's like growing up, or it's
Right.
like transitioning out of this job, or it kind of gives you advice on all these things. Yeah.
Monarch butterflies.
Yeah.
Is one of the things that we had a beautiful article on.
Cool.
How they, I forget how much miles that they die when they get to
Interesting.
their place, like thousands of miles, and then somebody else picks up and they pick up like a monarch
Cool.
butterflies.
Oh, I'm glad. I'll check it out because we're going to check out Mexico, and I'm going to visit this
Nice.
sanctuary where it's famous for the monarch butterflies. I think they all go there at the end.
So
So,
what
yeah.
you like about Mexico? You work doing?
No, I just like traveling. It was cheaper. It was interesting.
Okay.
You know, it was in the news
Yeah,
so
wanted
much, so I had to see
wanted
it for
go to
myself.
one. You've been to those resorts over there?
Yeah. I've been in 27 states, so all around the whole country. Yeah.
The resorts? you
So all around, yeah. Well, I'd say beyond the resorts too, but also the
So
resorts.
you do a
Yeah.
lot of traveling?
Yeah, quite a
You do
bit.
that for work, like the blog and stuff?
Yeah. Well, now I'm trying to rub two dimes together, but I used to do TV news in all these different places, and I was a TV news anchor, a local TV news anchor. So I
got
travel
your
and then I
number,
travel.
So we gotta
Yeah.
talk, 'cause
Yeah,
I
that'll
wanna
be
do
cool.
some traveling this year. So you
Okay,
can give me
cool.
some spots.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice to meet you, Doc.
Pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you guys. Thanks for being so nice to them. I appreciate it. And we'll check this out. And yeah, I think like 100 people are watching. So thank you for spreading some good info. I appreciate it. Take care, guys. Good to meet you. So that was interesting. Take a look at some of the comments. So hey, you know, this is what it's about. Just talking to everybody. And we'll talk about what all that was. We got to get out of earshot. So this is a cool statue, and here's the downtown again. So here's the interesting thing about the Southeast that you'll see is the Jehovah's Witnesses, and they are a wild bunch. So as you probably know, I try to be more sympathetic and understanding than I actually am inside. I try to project agreement. Those people that we spoke to, we were speaking to members of I hope they don't watch it live. I don't think I gave them my last name, so that's good. Members of a cult. So they are a cult. They're very nice people. They do think that the world is going to explode in 25 years. Michael Jackson was a Jehovah's Witness, and therefore he couldn't celebrate his birthday. Maybe that's why he got really into kids. He's like, shit, I never got to have a birthday as a kid. All these other kids are going to enjoy their birthdays. More ways than one, unfortunately. But Michael Jackson was a Jehovah's Witness. They cannot celebrate birthdays. They do not give gifts on Christmas. I don't even know if they celebrate Christmas. They do have something called tracking. Maybe they got rid of that, but that's where they knock on the doors. And if you don't believe that God's name has got to be Jehovah, which I kind of love. That's a great God name. If you're going to give God a name, it may as well be Jehovah. So their God must be named Jehovah. If you don't believe that and all their stuff, you will, just like in Scientology, excommunicated, you will be shunned. They call it being shunned, and you cannot communicate with your family whatsoever. So this is a little mall area. I think that's what one of the chats was saying. But yeah, so we had a fascinating encounter with the Jehovah's Witnesses, and just a mix of interesting people here in Charlotte. You'll see the Jehovah's Witnesses. You'll see some corporate tools. You'll see a little mix of everything. It's interesting. It's a fun city to walk around, and we'll take a look at some of the comments. But it was a fun exchange. Jehovah's Witnesses, I will say, if you meet them, they are very nice people. And I will say, to compliment the Jehovah's Witnesses, they certainly have a low percentage of alcohol and drug addiction. So, you know, there's some good parts to it. I can't imagine, Jen Dolly says, not having the dog on a leash anytime he's out. Is there a reason why you don't leash him? Yes. Jen Dolly, why do I not leash my dog? I'm saving that leash for your mom. That's my horrible joke. I think he's so well behaved, I picked him up off the street, and I found him at a trucker stop. He's a street dog in Mexico, so he knows how to avoid traffic. And I don't want to take away that freedom from that dog. You know, I mean, I'm a civil rights advocate. I support civil rights. I'm not racist. So that's why my dog's on a leash. My dog's not on a leash because I'm not racist. I'm like you. You're racist. Let's see. I live one county over. That's cool. Black people in the city. Less than you think. Less than you think. It is, I think, 30% black. So it's more white than black, barely. And it's about 20% Hispanic, maybe 40% white, something like that. It's becoming more and more white, which is interesting. To talk about the exclusion of, systemic racism is a real thing, because you talk about the exclusion of opportunity for black people. Charlotte's downtown becomes more desirable, and then all of a sudden there's a segment of people who have lived here for decades getting pushed out. So that's a very negative consequence. And it's ironic because they say it's more safe. Is that a code word for trying to just get... Yeah, he's mine.
You know, there's a leash out.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll leash him up. Got it right here. This is the first time I've ever been told to leash my dog. Hey. So I'm going to pretend to leash him and not actually leash him. I'm spilling my soda. Hey. He does not like being leashed. But you got to be leashed. Just for show. I'm spilling soda myself. All right. And I'll take off his leash just as soon as that a-hole gets out of our sight. And we're done. Cool. No, there's a leash law. I don't give a shit about your leash law. Yeah, so I'm breaking the law. I don't give a shit. then you can get the hell off my stream. So, do you trust and believe in Jesus Christ? Yeah, sure. Scream the word shoot. There you go. I just did it for you. Now I'm gonna get jumped. There's nowhere to get jumped here. So this is like the one slightly that we just really went by the only really kind of seedy neck of the woods in Charlotte, which is by the bus station. And we're going by a little bit now, but there really ain't much. This kind of reminds me of Atlantic Center in Brooklyn, Barclays Center with the New Jersey Nets. This is up ahead, I think, is a late night diner. Oh, cool. No, it's not. It is midnight diner. It looks like an Indian restaurant with the font for a second, but this is supposed to be decent. I just got DoorDash from here last night. Beautiful chrome classic. I love this. See, some old things still stand in Charlotte, barely, but this is one of them. The midnight diner, all chromed up. And it's a beautiful day. It's about 57 degrees. Take a look at some other areas. I'm lighting a cigarette real quick. Guys, you want to say hello in the chat? Feel free. We're talking about some of the older buildings. This is an older building that's kind of fun to look at. That's about it, though. Across the street, I don't know where we're going. Still got 32 of you watching. Glad you're enjoying yourself, such as I am. We're gonna probably see another cool building up ahead. But downtown ends fairly quickly for an 800,000 person city. You walk only 3 blocks outside of downtown and you're already in highway land. Not quite, but you are kind of almost in interstate land where things are more spaced out, less attractive. So Charlotte is not that an attractive city in that regard. Where you leave downtown and let's pretend, because this is all modernized, let's pretend here there probably used to be Victorian homes, or used to be brownstones and stuff like that. You'd have the downtown here, and then you'd be able to walk from downtown maybe to your beautiful home that used to be right here in an actual neighborhood where they planted a little more trees and didn't have a giant parking lot. But this is what Charlotte is now. Is there are real neighborhoods, but you can't walk there, and you gotta cut through an interstate. So that's, Charlotte's an interesting. It feels more like the West in that regard, and the West has more of an excuse because the West is older than the East side of the country, but a little less attractive. Although there are some nice parks up ahead, so we'll take a look at what is in the periphery and on the edge of downtown Charlotte. And we got 40 people watching. Very cool. We got a nice amount of people watching. Charlotte history. Wesley Power says monkey. 32 people. I'm surprised. Yeah, I saw all these comments. So yeah, we'll take a look at one of the 2 pretty buildings. Looks like some of the courthouses are worth a look. Let's see what's up. And if we turn around, we'll get a good view of downtown Charlotte as well. So we'll take a look at that. Cool. See the building up ahead. Dog's ready to get the move on. This is where the police department is. Again, the police department, that was the first time a policeman told me to leash my dog in ever. I thought that would not happen to me because I'm white. But no, nobody's safe. I'm not even safe anymore. I thought I was always safe. Oh, man. This is a pretty building up ahead. So you could probably see back in the day, downtown extended a little further. This is kind of strange to have such a historic building and then to have these kind of wide open lanes here, wide open streets, probably made better for driving. But this is a beautiful courthouse. Dog is happy to be here. He probably knows there might be a squirrel about. He's looking. So this is City Hall. Cool. Things you see walking around. How you doing? Good, thank you. Old City Hall. People are very friendly here. This is Old City Hall. Let's see what year this was. My guess is 1920s. So yeah, it's interesting. The historic buildings in Charlotte are kind of pushed more away from downtown, where you almost feel like they're sitting on a strip mall. But yes, so I said I thought it was built in the 1920s. I was right. Erected 1924. If you could read it. So yeah, all the buildings built in the 1910s, 1920s. Oh, sorry, I'm just doing a YouTube, just filming some of the beautiful buildings, but I apologize. Well, not everybody's friendly here. That guy was an asshole. Should have jumped him. Oh well, next time. They can get anyone. Yes, if they could get me, they could get anybody. Exactly. That was the rudest thing, man. The guy just told me to keep walking. Get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to broadcast your beautiful buildings. Well, Charlotte, some people are assholes here. This is not the friendliest city I've been to. Some people are very friendly. It's not the least friendly city I've been to either. But people are a little on edge here, which makes sense because, again, this is a very corporate, uptight city. Charlotte could use a little more chill. That's my feeling on Charlotte. I'm glad he's going to take a piss in front of City Hall just to send that guy a message. Hey, take a dump while you're at it. Why don't you puke on it? Why don't you puke on his head? Oh, you don't want to piss? All right, it's your decision. Really weird, man. Well, you can't let one or two interactions. Two. Man, the law enforcement here are jerks. See, that we want to talk about, like, I'm just some white dude, so I'm a poor example. You want to talk about modern segregation, is like how uptight security and law enforcement is. And they're like ultra on edge here. And there's a reason they're probably directed to be ultra on edge, to kind of enforce some sort of segregation. Keep out the riffraff, keep out the people loitering, keep out the people walking. Charlotte's full of a lot of transients who live here for a while and go somewhere else. Yes, I figured. That's what I feel. And then so you see some hostility. You meet a lot of people from Brooklyn here. I met a bunch. Weird. Which makes sense. We're just up the road. Yeah, Charlotte has this weird vibe. Hey, we got 42 people watching. Not bad. Charlotte's full of a lot of transients, as I said. What an a-hole. Should have asked why he was so mad. I should have fought him. That's what I should have done. I should have assaulted him next time. Now, you will see me assault somebody on camera, I promise. They're going to have to really deserve it. But if you want to see that, I will do it. He deserved it. You know, maybe I'll just come back to him. This is beautiful. Look at this. I wonder if somebody's going to fucking tell me off here. They have the giant penis. This is cool. This is the giant phallus that represents Charlotte's racist and uptight attitude. And this was built to compensate for their lack of manhood. This is why Charlotte built this. Because they constantly feel emasculated, and the city of Charlotte is constantly trying to self-segregate. So they built a giant monument to Charlotte's penis. And that's why this is built. You're welcome. This is the Mecklenburg County Courthouse. Very cool. This is where they falsely imprison African Americans, right here. So a lot to be proud of in this city. And let's take a look at Gandhi. This is pretty cool. Gandhi statue is nice. They have Gandhi because he went on this hunger strike, and the government of Charlotte is saying, well, we don't want to feed the people who have been living here their whole life. We want you out. So they built this Gandhi as a symbol of gentrification. And to encourage more highly educated immigrants from India, which I get. People who like causing disharmony for attention. Amen. What's up, Barbile? Thanks for saying hi. But beautiful statue. Dog's getting a little tired. But yeah, this is all the old historic part, which is, there's a light rail. We're gonna try to take the light rail at the dog too at some point. The dog likes Gandhi. The dog is like, I'm gonna chill with Gandhi. We got 51 people watching. We got the dog chilling. If anybody wants to weigh in, we'll have a conversation because I don't know if the dog wants to move. Do you want to move? Timothy Gage, comedian. Ah! There you go. Thanks for weighing in, sir. I hope he does toy mods. That sounds kind of cool. 3D printing, building the toys that will kill us all. I love it. He is actually working on an actual gay Buzz Lightyear. It's going to be in stores at Hasbro very soon. Hola, Miguel. Gracias. Que placer a ti en name. Our Charlotte, North Carolina. Lo extraño también. Está Maurice weighing in, saying hello. Thank you for saying hi. Have you looked at the Charlotte Mayor City Council's member? Why? A lot of diversity. No, as Chandler, I'm being sarcastic. It's a very diverse city. It's becoming less and less affordable, and I don't think they're intentionally pushing black people out or anything. But there are exclusionary zoning laws here, and it's interesting to kind of joke around and look at some of those factors. Have some fun. I don't think Charlotte's that racist of a city. It certainly used to be. We probably can't argue about that one. But I don't think they're intentionally racist now. And yes, I'm sure is Mayor Charlotte black? I bet. I should know that. I should know who the mayor, usually I know who the mayor is. I bet the mayor of Charlotte's probably black, would be my guess. Found it, only spent like 20 minutes looking at Instagram, looking for your live. You know, I like a dumbass. Not Instagram. Next time I'll try to do it. I should do it amongst both platforms. I don't know how to do that because I'm stupid, but yeah, that would be cool. What up? The whatever, man. Whatever, dude. Whatever. What up? Nice to have you join in. Wesley Power, just hit my bong piece and smoke for all. Thank you. Yes, please do. I have the weed in my pocket, so when we sit again, I'll smoke a little. Although, with this law enforcement, man, you never know. Usually nobody say anything to me about weed. I can smoke it right in front of a cop, and it doesn't matter where. I can be in Alabama and do it, but here in Charlotte, hey, let's see if we can take the light rail. I know the dog will want to. Let's see if we can catch up to the light rail, and we'll take it. Because the dog loves alternate forms of transportation. The dog has ridden ferries. Hey, you want to try to take the light rail? If we can make it. You're missing the light rail. You're missing the light rail. You don't want to take the light rail. We could take it right now. I could leash you up. We could take the light rail. Oh, you missed it. He's an idiot. Oh, well. I still love him. He really, if he knew that this was the light rail, he would have loved to take it, but that's okay. I like cheese, but cheese don't like me. I've been there. I like that government cheese. Which apparently the government actually used to literally give cheese. That's why the expression government cheese exists. I like cheese too. I like smelly cheese. I like cheese in my foreplay. I want more cheese, please. I'm cheesing. It's a modern little building. This is kind of interesting. Oh, I got 57 people watching. Hello. You're just watching some asshole if you're new to this. You're just watching some asshole shit on some city. You're just watching some asshole shit on some city. That's pretty much what this is. But hey guys, thank you for all. Oh, we lost 7 people just like that. Shocker. So now we're taking a look at the edge. Guys, I gotta check my battery. All right, we're at 70%. We're doing okay. So it's interesting, in a lot of other downtowns, you see like some sort of public housing or something, and you don't, this is kind of the one example of public housing that you might see. Very low key. I don't know, we might be gravitating towards the medical center. So we've seen downtown. Not a lot of action, guys. When we do Atlanta in about a week, we'll see a lot of action, I'll promise you that. There I might actually get robbed. If I get robbed, you do need to send me a super sticker. Or else I'm not going to get robbed. I'll only get robbed if I can whore myself out. If I can't, I'm not going to whore myself out for free. These cheeks cost money, guys. A lot. I got some white people. They're the white people are the people that make me the most scared. They can go Karen on me any second. I don't want to be involved. He's looking for another place of shit. Oh, look, there's a little Greenway, so we might go to the nature. See how the nature is in Charlotte. Sorry, guys. You cannot touch the white people. I've told my dog not to associate with white people. And he's done a good job. He's done a very good job. He's anti-white. He's going to be interviewed in Fox News for his anti-white bias. He's also a college professor. He also participates in trans sports. He is a trans swimmer. He's a trans runner. He's everything wrong with what Fox News hates. He's Bud Light's next spokesman. I'm going to another building. Looks kind of pretty. Looks pretty. See what's up. Even Eric Clayton. Wait, is Eric Clapton white? I think he is. Clayton, I like that though. No, Eric Clapton is a black man. I think he is. He has a black soul. I think he killed his kid. Hashtag conspiracy. Hashtag Clapton conspiracy. Hashtag Clapton killed his kid. First Avenue at Tabernacle. This is kind of pretty. And self-help. Uptown church. I like that. This church is like trying to be like, oh, we're self-help. This is like a Scientology wannabe. It's a self-help church. It's like Scientology without the Scientology. Pretty cool. Get right with Jesus. Go to this church. Oh, my cigarette's gone. Where are you from, brother? Brother. I'm from your worst nightmare. I'm from New York City. I travel a lot. So we're checking out Charlotte. Reminds me of the Town Square and Back to the Future. Slightly. We'll see a lot more Back to the Future-y type places in the future. But that wasn't even meant to be a joke. But it came out that way. Back to the Future is actually my favorite movie. We called Marty McFly a time or two. But that's because people think I have MS. So here's this self-help church. This is cool. Ownership and economic opportunity for all. So some churches really do a good job of giving back and actually helping out the community. And I'll give credit to this self-help church. Libertarian self-help, I guess, maybe. Who knows? It teaches you to help yourself. I don't know where we're going now. Somewhere over the rainbow. I was hoping there'd be like some cute girls to talk to, but that's not going to happen. Oh well. None whatsoever. Only that South Asian man. That was it. Not even from North Asia. I'm looking for some North Asians. I've seen too many South Asians. I need North Asians. Maybe some East Asians, some West Asians, some Southwest Asians, Southeast Asians. Anything but just South Asians. I think my dog's Asian. That building to your left, is that low rent housing? This is, that was the church. So this is it. We're going to a whole nother little section once we go by the underpass. I will say credit to Charlotte for not having people living here, which makes me enraged because I want to get some fetty. And usually you get fetty in the underpass. So people are trying to restrict my civil liberties. And that's what Charlotte is doing right now. The white one, you're past it now. No, I think that was a church. Sorry, well, we're past it. Oh well. A for effort. You will get nothing. I'll take a look at Overcash. There's a building that says Overcash. Probably some dude's name. Oh, there's a little Greenway here. Guys, if you want to chat, tell me what direction should we go to the Greenway and check out the nature, or should we go up ahead and check out the medical center so we can see people dying of cancer? Both sound fun in their own way. Oh, God, I'm disgusted. You know, somebody commented yesterday he said disgusting on my video, and I can't say I disagree with him. I can't say I do. Guys, you want to chat, comment, climb the cell tower. You have to give me a lot of money for that, dude. Or your cheeks. One or the other. Alright, we're going to take a look at the Greenway. Looks like we're opting for the Greenway. So I will say, I'll give Charlotte credit for something. First they bulldozed all these probably pretty homes. And then they added parking lots. And then they're like, oh wait, we added too many parking lots. Maybe some of this should actually be nature. And they put it back to nature. So they took Paradise, put up a parking lot, and then put back Paradise. So Charlotte is doing their best to actually put back Paradise. This is a cute little Greenway. Dog loves it, I'll tell you that much. Dog is having a good time. Do it for the experience. Yeah, I'm not experienced. I've never lost my virginity. Cancer or Corona? Yeah, that too. Ronas. Greenway. Yeah, this is, oh cool. So Timothy votes for the Greenway. That's what we're doing. It's not very green, but it's February, so I don't blame him. I'm hoping there's a river here, guys. That'll be cool, because the only way the dog drinks water if he goes to a river. And he loves rivers. And it looks like there probably is a river. So here's my special code. The dog's gonna get excited. And boy, there's a river here, boy. Usually he gets more excited. Boy, there's a river here. You know what? God damn it. The one time I wanted him to perform like a monkey, he doesn't perform. Looks like a brown way to me. Yeah, well, my pants are the real brown way. From my underwear down to my shoes, down to the floor. That's the real brown way. Get her, chase her, Shiva. Chase who? Him? This? It's my dog. Are you talking about a girl? I don't chase women. That is not okay. I can't chase women. I wish they chased me, but I can't chase them. I'll chase some men for you. They probably like it when I do that. Unfortunately, I don't like men, but I will chase them if you want me to chase somebody, because they don't mind when I chase them. They really don't. Oh, I wish I liked men. Oh well, someday. I gotta take a pee, guys. If you hear some pee, that's because I'm peeing. I'm not gonna show it, but you're gonna hear it. Oh, my apologies. Let's just talk over this. Let's pretend this is not happening. I'm sorry to embarrass myself in front of all of you. And we just lost 10 people. Shocker. All right, let's see. Where are the comments? Yes, I love nature. Name going to get a squirrel. Maybe. Case of Code Brown emergency. I got you. Exactly. Disintegrate the restraining orders. Yes, I don't know who I have a restraining order against, but dog is trying to find a river spot. Now the dog, you'll learn that my dog is chicken shit. He could just jump from this rock to here and have his little drink, because he's a drunk. But he's a little chicken shit. Dude, you could jump from that rock. Oh, I'm sugar. All right, here. So now we have to find a spot so the dog feels comfortable and actually getting into the water. This is what I do half the day, is just find stupid ass spots. Look, you could get to the water from here, dude. Oh, sugar. Look right here. You like, you're not that chicken shit. No, I don't think you are. And now he's in the water. There we go. The women restraining orders. Yes. They should disintegrate restraining orders, but until that happens, I'm not going to chase anybody. The dog is very happy now. He's got his water. That looks like some gross ass water. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Guys, I'm gonna light up a smoke of Joanna, because I don't see the popo here. I don't see the 5-0. Is that what you kids call it now? The 5-0? I used to call it the fuzz. That's what I would call it, because I'm 77 years old. But what are you kids calling it now? The blue, the NYPD blue Lives Matter. Is that what you call the police now? Or I'm just gonna call the police Blue Lives Matter. I'll be like, oh shit, it's a Blue Lives Matter. Watch out, Blue Lives Matter. And then that's great, because the police saying I'm saying police, and they hear me screaming Blue Lives Matter, then they think I'm on their side. So, oh, Buzz Lightyear redacted his comments. I'm sorry. Well, I already saw it, so I won't repeat it though, out of respect for gay Buzz Lightyear. No, he's not. Sorry, he's friendly. You know, a little sniff, sniff, sniff. Cops, the 5-0 or 12. Are cops 12 years old now? That's cool. I wonder if you can become a cop at 12. Why has nobody made a sitcom of a 12-year-old cop who just like beats the shit out of everybody. What about like a 12-year-old cop who beats the shit out of like 9-year-old kids? He just goes on a rampage, and he's a 12-year-old cop, and all he wants to do is beat the shit out of 9-year-olds. I think that would be a great sick. I'm gonna write that. Well, we're off the Greenway. It wasn't that much of a Greenway, but the dog got a nice little drink. Now we'll take a look at some of the historic buildings up ahead. My partner, my 9-year-old, I went to and Eureka Springs, Arkansas yesterday. Went to an open air meditation. They had 3 dogs following us. Oh, cute, the whole time. Tim, you should have taken the dog. What are you doing? He's gonna get put in the wet market. Probably not, but that's sweet. I gotta visit you guys. That's a beautiful neck of the woods. Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Eureka Springs, Arkansas, near Fayetteville, right? Eureka Springs is 30 minutes. Eureka Springs is famous for the gays. They got the highest concentration of gays in Arkansas in Eureka Springs, so that's very cool. And they're very progressive, and Eureka Springs is famous for art, and they talk about beautiful Victorian style homes and stuff. But this is cool. Central Piedmont, I think you say Piedmont. Piedmont is a popular street in Atlanta, so there must have been some guy in the South named Piedmont, probably did some bad things. But this is cool, Piedmont. So I don't know what you'd call this, because downtown is called Uptown, and this area I would traditionally refer to as Midtown, because you still see some of the buildings, but the buildings aren't big office buildings. They're more medical and university buildings. This is beautiful. This is certainly an Art Deco building in the 1930s, built probably in the late 1930s. It looks like every Los Angeles high school ever. Pretty cool. Oh, sorry guys, I just burped. He wants to comfort that man. I mean, you can try to comfort him. It's your decision. I don't want to disturb him. Look behind you. Oh man. Oh man, I see your dog. Look. Oh, where are you at? Are you real? Are you actually following me? Where are you? We're in Charlotte. Was very tempted to take him. You should have took him. Got a lot of comments. My 3-year-old brother who's a cop. Awesome. So all right, so you've already been doing it. I hope your 3-year-old brother who is a cop beats the shit out of toddlers, or like 1-year-olds, just to exert his authority. Hi, hey Autumn, how are you? Thanks for weighing in. Where are you? Charlotte. Yes, I see your dog. Look, more along. Oh shit, I'm way behind. Look behind you, man. Look behind you. Shit, I wasn't looking at my comments. Look behind you. Oh, never mind. Oh shit. Were you really here? I think people mess with me. That's my guess. And people that sorry guys, I'm dying. There are people that just want me to lose all my subs. But you know what? I'm doming my subs right now, so how could I lose them? My subs are doming me. That's the best part of this. Is like talking about equality. The meek shall inherit the earth. With this podcast, the subs will be my dom, and the meek shall inherit the earth. We got some smiley faces. Hey, be nice if money were attached to those smiley faces. Then I'd give a shit. No, thank you. Thank you for your useless smiley face. It's very nice. It is. No, it's a nice. Oh, and then they stopped. It's a very nice smiley face. I appreciate it. This is cool. This is probably some college. If you get rejected from Davidson, you go here. They got your own little security bug. So this is all Central Piedmont. Well, let's go to campus. Screw it. Maybe we'll talk to some people. Sorry guys, I'm lighting up. If you will allow me. Appreciate your patience. Someone says, I highly recommend checking out Bentonville. Yeah, where Walmart is. I'm going to remove the thing. Yeah, I'd be interested in that. The Momentary Art Museum, cool. It's incredible. It's an old cheese factory turned into gallery. Interesting. Yeah, they're doing a lot of factory transformations. Got to see some Nick Cave's work. I know him out of Shreveport, I think, or somewhere in the south. Very cool. Yeah, more than a few times. Interesting. I'd love to check it out. Thank you. I hope to go to Arkansas. It might be a little out of the way, but it's Arkansas. I think Arkansas and West Virginia are the most beautiful states. This is a great little view of the downtown we have right here. This is cool too. So yeah, I'll take a look at Piedmont. Let's see what's up. I'll say hi. I never even heard of this college, but it's a pretty campus. Dog always likes college campuses. This is kind of a favorite thing to do. Some of these buildings are really pretty. These must be kind of, I wonder how old these are. Probably a big fraternity thing. It says Zeus. This is pretty to walk around here. So Charlotte isn't that bad to walk around. And really, I always remember feeling very stuck in Charlotte. That you can't, once you're in downtown, you can't really walk anywhere else. But this is a nice little place to walk. Quiet campus. There's nobody around, just this one dude. White person. But pretty. And it's squirrel time. It is now time for the chasing of the squirrels. He's gonna go batshit, guys. Dog just found a squirrel. There are multiple squirrels. It's a squirrel orgy. That's a tongue twister. Squirrel orgy. Squirrel squash squash squash. But yeah, he's creating beef right now. You can see him. There he is. Yeah, he is up those squirrels' bum holes. It's time for death. You might see violence on this live stream. I'm warning you. Hide your kids in your life. It's happening. Dog on squirrel violence. Once you're in the area, as long as I have a heads up, thank you. I'll set aside to show you some local flavor and some off the beaten path stuff. Thank you. So Tim, where are you based? Are you based in Bentonville? So that would be a lot of fun. I like that. That would be cool. We're connected on Facebook. I like this little center of this campus. Guys, if you're watching, you enjoy it, please subscribe. It's pretty cool. I'm in Springfield. Okay, cool. Springfield, Missouri, I haven't been to either. That's right in that region, in the entryway to the Ozarks. Kind of near, I guess, Columbia and all that. Dad's from St. Louis, so I should know Missouri a little better. Well, I've been to St. Joseph and St. Louis. That's about it in Missouri. I think we had this conversation yesterday. I have a very bad memory. Apologies if we did. Pretty central to the Missouri and such. Yeah, right, figured. So take a look at what else is around. Probably a big fraternity. We've seen this before, but it's pretty. Yeah, you get a nice little skyline shot. Pretty nice. Turns me on. And I guess we're just following the dog. See where he likes this little spot because he saw the squirrel. .417 was up. I was born there, North Cox. Wow. North Cox, that's some name. I prefer South Cox. Yeah, we talked on Jack K. Yes, right. Precisely. North Cox, man. That's sad. That's a real name. He's looking out for more squirrels. Sorry, guys. I'll let you do that. See, now he'll just sit there. Can you shout me out, please? Pasta Muncher 12. Hello, hello, hello. Shout out to Pasta Muncher 12. He won't munch on other things. He's given up on dating, but he will munch on pasta. Reminds me of that joke. What's the difference between spaghetti and a Jewish American princess? Spaghetti moves when you eat it. So, Pasta Muncher. That was more than just a shout out. That was a whole joke. The whole offensive. I just lost 20 subscribers because of that joke. That was all for you. If anybody else wants to comment, I will lose more subscribers and to dress you. Born and breed in the hospital. My parents snuck in the hospital 9 months before. Crazy. Wow. Okay, so you guys got, there's a lot of small coincidences here. People are coming together. I like it. Small world. And try to get this dog on the move. Easier said than done. Guys, I'm checking my battery. 61. I'm going to sign off after... I'm going to sign off once I get 50%. You shout out again. Sure, nobody else is commenting, so why not? Pasta Munchie, I'll give you all my attention. I'll adopt you. How about that? So Pasta Muncher 12. Shout out yet again. Here's your third shout out because nobody else is commenting. So push. You always say then stay longer. This is true. For my bro, for the bro of Pasta Muncher, we salute you. Pasta Muncher and his bro, who also munches on pasta. You guys must be dirty Italians. And I think you should be ashamed of yourself. I mean, talk about immigrants ruining America. You were the first immigrants to ruin America, the Itais. So I hope you feel ashamed of yourself. All right, looks like we're going to get a move on. This is good. Making progress. What's up? So yeah, spring is an early bloom. That's kind of nice. This is a more modern part of campus. Well, yeah, nice little place to walk around. Now we'll try to get out of campus, check out some of the other neighborhoods, if we can. This is kind of pretty. This is the other side of the other building. So you can see spring is an early bloom here, which is kind of nice. The chaos agent in me told me to put a cigarette out in the smoke-free sign. I didn't even see where the smoke-free sign was, so too little too late, unfortunately. But I will next time. I'll put it out on somebody. How about that? I'll fight against this liberal education, this liberal elite college education, these damn elites and their damn liberal educations. That's what I'm going to do. I'm back. Hey, Pasta Muncher, I didn't know you left. But I'd like to say I missed you, but I'd be lying if I said so. I don't know, I missed you in a way. I don't know if you heard my diatribe about Italians. Maybe you don't need to hear it, and that's okay. Maybe everybody needs to hear it. Maybe that should be the new race war. Gingers versus Italians. Nobody else needs to be involved. We'll settle this score mano a mano. Oh God, I'm so hungry. See, this dog just keeps me out. It's like I need to eat. I need to take a dump and then I need to eat. But he'll just keep me out forever. What type of dog do you have? I love the stream. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's a stream, as my friend Tim said, it's a stream about nothing. Kind of. Although we're exploring the city, and that's something. What type of dog do you have? I don't know. He's like half shepherd, I think. I found him on the street. He was a street dog down in Mexico. He was a stray dog that he likes to pee a lot. He's a stray dog that I just picked up off the street, and he started following me. So I'm not sure what type of dog he is. If you have a guess as to what type of dog he is, let me know. I can make some pasta if you're hungry. Thank you. Well, thank you. I'd say no because I can't physically eat it, but otherwise I would accept that. That's very kind. I do enjoy eating pasta. Here's a weird thing about my Irishness. I don't like marinara sauce. I like pasta, but only if you put pesto or butter or that milk stuff. I like that cream of Alfredo shit, whatever. Creamy Alfredo. Alfredo just creams myself. I just creams myself eating Alfredo, whatever you call it. I like pasta with all of that, but not marinara. Let's see if we could try to catch the light rail. Is it going to stop? Do you want to go to the light rail? Don't worry, I could do white sauce. Thank you. It's a show about nothing. It's pretty good. Guys, we're going to hop in that light rail someday. I promise. Great. White sauce is great. I love it. Thank you. So we're going to cross. We're going to see some beautiful houses. So in this next block, we're going to take a look at a lot of houses that used to exist in Charlotte, but that no longer exist. Or most of the other ones don't. Cream of mushroom soup on pasta. That I would love to eat. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Pasta Muncher. I appreciate that. I mean, he munches on pasta, so he must know how to make good pasta, so I appreciate that. Cream of mushroom sounds good. I haven't been eating much pasta because I'm in the South, so I eat barbecue all the time. But I guess we're just going to cross. No, we're not going to cross. Yes, we'll cross. There's some rebels here, and I like it. Okay, let's take a look at that pretty house up ahead, guys. I got some medical doctors. Very cool. Oh, sorry, guys, we zoomed in. And we just lost 10 people. Cool. Alright, this is better. Hold on, I'm going to zoom out even more. Ooh. There, this is as good as it can get. Oh, this sucks. Shit. There we go. I'll take the whole sauce too. My man Body can't take the nightshade in the tomato sauce. I like that nightshade. Pasta Muncher 12, says Breno. He's just saying Pasta Muncher 12. So this area probably is like a almost residential area that we're coming onto. Man, I wish there were some biddies out, man. I wish there were some hood chicks outside. Damn it, where are the hood chicks at? This city, ironically, is not black enough. Even though it's like almost half black, it's not black enough. I'm shouting him out. Awesome, Breno. Thank you. We all, guys, everybody shout out Pasta Muncher. Pasta Muncher needs attention. Pasta Muncher is feeling inadequate. Pasta Muncher is an incel as well as a narcissist, but we still love Pasta Muncher. So we need to give Pasta, everybody, as much as you can. Give a shout out to Pasta Muncher. Pasta lives matter. So yeah, take a look at this pretty house. So it's like back in the day in Charlotte, a lot of houses that looks like this used to probably dot these streets, and they probably bulldozed a lot of houses that look just like this. And so this is kind of the sadness of modernization. And a lot of southern cities have worked to keep their, beautiful homes like this intact. This would be kind of an antebellum style house, I suppose. But really pretty. This is now a law firm, so nobody lives there. And it's interesting, the Southeast, a lot of those houses like that are very beautiful and historic, and that sit right outside of downtown. And we'll check out Alabama and see a little more of this as well. But that they all have law offices. That's the big thing. Every lawyer, backwoods Southern lawyer, John Edwards for president, every lawyer will have a house like this in their office here. That's a very Southeast thing. I don't know why. It doesn't really exist in other places. Now he's mine. Hey, some people got a little concerned that woman stopped, being like, what's that dog doing by himself? Cool buildings. Yes, there are. East Carolina. Yeah, East Carolina. I'd like to go to East Carolina. Where is East? What is East Carolina? East Carolina, Wilmington? Right? Not Wilmington. Yeah, Wilmington. And the beach. I forget what it's called. Wilmington. No, it's like there's Wilmington and there's a beach. That would be East Carolina. Heads Carolina, tails Carolina, heads Carolina, 12 California. This is a cool scene. The whites. Do not disturb the whites. This is the white. The white in his natural habitat. Do not disturb the white. Do not disturb the white. It's the white. Pasta Muncher 12. Can you do a 10-second silence for the pasta? That would mean a lot. Yes. That was for Pasta Muncher. Here's my shout out and random words of wisdom. I warmly quote Alan Watts. The secret to life is, instead of calling it work, realize that it's play. That's beautiful. Amen. All hail the goof. Thank you. I don't know if you're talking about me or you or someone else, but I like it. Film them longer. Yeah, maybe I should have. Alan Watts is a very nice man, wise man. Yes. You guys I got some smart people watching. I appreciate that. Oh, there's a Little League game. Can't film the kids. But there's a cool mural. Look at that mural. So there are some cool street murals. They're just kind of hard to find. That's Super White, who stretches. Yeah, that's, I mean, I didn't think it'd get whiter than me, but that dude is whiter than me. Fact. Yeah, I've never seen, I thought he was like tripping on H, but no, he's just doing his little stretches. Stretch. Damn punk ass kids doing punk ass kid shit. You don't need no part of those punk ass kids. None. You don't need no part of them punk ass kids. Damn kids. Playing their basketball. I don't approve. I don't know where we're going now. We're just walking. Walking in the sunshine. Walking in the sunshine. Sing a little sunshine song. Put a smile upon your face as if there's nothing wrong. I'm going to subscribe. Please do. I can't believe it took this much effort to get you subscribed. Like, who do I have to fuck to get a break in this town? God damn it. Took you this long, Pasta Muncher? After all I did for you, after I debased myself, after I violated myself for you? And still you haven't subscribed? I still want your... I'm not going to say I don't want you. Well, then I don't want you to subscribe because I do, because I'm a whore. So please subscribe to this whore. Let's see. It's going to get me off. Where in America are you? We're in Dakar, Senegal. Charlotte, North Carolina. That's it. Yes. Another Hunter S. Thompson. I don't advocate for anyone who use drugs, but it's always worked out for me. Amen. You and me both. Me and them both. Thanks so much for the shout outs giving. Means a lot. I'm glad you like this. It's super cool. Watching from Ireland. I take the low road and you take the high. Oh, fuck, that's Scotland. Sorry, I fucked that shit up. What else are they saying? What's going on? Hey, Mrs. Lemke. You married? Hasn't stopped me before. Nice to have you. Oh, look at this. Somebody painted a rock. Happy birthday, Avery. Avery, shout out to Avery. I think Avery's dead now. Happy birthday, Avery. I already subscribed. Oh, thank you. Okay, cool. Don't worry. I'm not. Do you live in Charlotte? Wife and I just moved here. Went to your page and saw you had ties with Aaron Smith 11. Cool stuff. Thank you. Yes, I used to be a TV news anchor and got fired for speaking the truth about Scientology. So I was on Aaron's podcast. I'm an old man. Aaron's YouTube about a year ago and developed. And most of my subscribers come over from the Scientology side. Although I'm losing all of them because they're offended by the content of this stream. And I understand that. But yes, long story short, that's very cool. Glad you moved here. What do you think, Hasty Blake, about Charlotte? I'm curious about your opinion. Where do you move from? A lot of people, it's one of those cities, everybody's from somewhere else now. If you ask where they're from, it's not going to be Charlotte. Charlotte, everybody's moving to Charlotte. So everybody's going to say. Can you give a shout out to my brother, the Meatball Muncher? Oh, he munches on meatballs. Talk about big sweaty balls. Congratulations. Hi. Hey, Angel Dust. I'd love to smoke you. Gotta love that wacky dust. Can you give me the shout out to my brother? Yes. How do I become famous? You need to debase yourself. I will tell you how to do it. You need to sell your body, and I need to control at least 65% of the profits. You need to live with Andrew Tate in Romania, and he needs to control your profits. Iraq Pintado. cool. Is that like an Iraq pinata? I like it. First, the Saddam statue. First, they had a statue of Saddam. Then they had to have a pinata. Oh, it's squirrel time. How do I become famous? 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 Well, let me tell you how to become famous. You see, there's one thing you can do when a woman loves a man, and a man, they do bukkake, and that'll get you famous. Can I see the doggy right here? He says hello. He probably wants to go down these stairs. We go down these stairs. Let's do it. Let's stare it up. He loves stairs, guys. You get famous by viewers like you. Amen. What are your thoughts on Scientology? I think they've saved millions of lives. I think if you go after Scientology, you are a religious bigot. Quite obviously. You know, I mean, what you could say there is sexual assault. Danny Masterson had sexual assault, but like, think about all the overts that his victims were withholding. Okay, obviously not okay. I'm anti-Scientology. They're defending a rapist in Danny Masterson. I tried to report the truth about Danny Masterson, and I got fired because I noted that Lisa Marie Presley, after her death, was preparing to testify in favor of one of the Jane Doe victims of sexual assault in the Danny Masterson trial, and the church threatened to sue me, and then I got fired. So, you know, but I have an appreciation for Scientology because most of my subscribers are because of my work trying to expose the truth. And, you know, I mean, hey, they got me halfway to hopefully making a living off of YouTube, which is what I always wanted to do. I used to be a news anchor and I hated it. First, you're next to an anchor, like I sit next to the news anchor in terms of, well, both men and women, not that I'm that attractive. But a lot of anchors are like smoking hot. So I just sit next to a smoking hot news anchor. She had a boyfriend. I wasn't ever going to try anything. But it was not, I'd say that was not fun. And we had to read like boring stuff and read like what CNN gave us and parrot their stories. And if you do anything original, this is what happens. You lose your job. So I didn't really like it. And I've always liked to travel and kind of be free, which is kind of a lazy way to live. But I figured, I don't know, if I get enough subscribers and do some interesting work. Oh, we got a squirrel. Then maybe I could try to rub two dimes together. So if you guys want to support, I also have a GoFundMe that is listed on my page. If you want to donate so I can smoke more drugs. You get famous by being you, thank you, and being comfortable in your own skin. That's a good way to put it. Sometimes I wish it were that simple, but kind of. Hey, I'm sorry to hear that. I definitely support your cause. Thank you, man. Thank you, Hazy Blake. And we'll sub to you. My wife and I relocated from South Texas and live in Cornelius. Charlotte is a cool town. We like it. There's a lot to see here. It's safe, it's pretty, it's not littered with homeless. Things aren't defunct. There's a lot of new restaurants. It's interesting. It's like it's a more pleasant place, I would think, to live than to visit. Because to visit, it's like there's not a lot of historic buildings in downtown. It's not super walkable. It's less interesting. But I think, yes, it's a very pleasant, sterilized, but enjoyable city. So I'm glad. I assumed, Hasty Blake, that you moved for work because there's so much industry here. He lives by his word. Ask him to sing. Yes, I will sing if you want me to. My phone is about to die. Oh, bummer. Mine is too. The doggy is so cute and fluffy. Aw, thank you. He's a sweetheart. By the way, Angel Dust, if you want to add me on Instagram, it is DODGELANDESMAN. Love and guidance, my bro. I'll pet the fluffy dog for you. How about that? He likes it when I pet him. Pet break, pet break, pet break, pet break. Pet break for Angel Dust. Angel Dust, this is for you. Shabba, shabba, shabba. He's going to lick me. He's going to lick me. Oh, you can't see it. You missed the lick. Sorry, guys. Sing about Xenu. Xenu, when I feel you in my body, I get naughty. I ejaculate on OT8. They think it's great. I'm in heaven when I jizz out OT7. And let's see what I'm gonna think. And I feel in my pants that magic when I get touched by Miscavige. There you go. That's my song about Xenu. Yes, it was a victim's fault, as always. how a total piece of crap, exactly. Really disgusting that they tried to make it the victim's fault, and Scientology spun it on them and tried to silence the people against Danny Masterson. JK, I'm anti-Scientology. Matthew, I assumed you were. We got a lot of comments to go to look at. I'm going to go. Can you do a final shout out to me, my brother? Pasta Muncher 12, Meatball Muncher, thank you for munching. Gotta love Italians. You've changed my entire opinion of the Italian people. I'm no longer racist against Italians. I will still say Italian, but I will no longer say WAP. So we're making progress. And you are the UN of live streams, Pasta Muncher and Meatball Muncher. You are the United Colors of Benetton. And I'm going to assume that now Italy is less racist than I thought it was. By the way, GM alone, not bad. That's your prime minister. How is the culture working in that environment? Yeah, good question. Can you play with Doggy? Oh, yeah, next time. What kind of drugs are we talking? Fetty. You gotta love Fetty. All day, every day. Some wacky dust, angel dust, some K-Spice. Some Omicron. A little bit of everything. Can you please do a final shout out? You fucker. To me, yes, final shout out. I'm doing more shout out. I got people to talk to, bitch. I actually got 27 people watching my stream, okay? 27. Talk about hashtag most popular stream of all time. Hashtag 27 people. Hashtag I broke internet. Yes, for work. Yes. Hasty Blake, what kind of work? Are you in insurance or tech or healthcare? Dude, Dodge, you got to get a battery pack for your phone. Yeah, I'm going to leave soon because I always say that. I'm going to leave soon. I leave in 2 hours, and then I leave in 2 hours and my phone dies. Then I get lost and then I get jumped. Can you sing I'm still standing longer than I thought it was, looking like a true survivor, looking like a little kid. I'm still standing. I'm still standing. Can you do a final shout out? God damn it. Me and my brother Beatball. Thank you so much. I may have battery pack. Thank you, man. I'm happy to mail it when I find it. That would be nice. I have an Droid. I don't support the exploitation of Chinese children, so I don't have an Apple. I simply support the exploitation of Indonesian children, so I have an Android. You have to choose what type of child that you want to exploit. And I decided to choose the Indonesian, so I have an Android phone. What's your dog doing? Is that Brian Griffin? Dude, the amount of Family Guy comparisons, it may as well be Brian Griffin, that I've gotten is USB-C charger. Yes, USB-C charger. Goodbye, Possum Marker. Hannah Bracken says LOL. Thank you. I'm glad you're lolling. We're lolling. We're strolling. We're lolling. Strolling and lolling with the dog. Sorry, guys. Snot bubble. Oh. Hold on, I'm going to squirt. That's from a Jack Black movie. Classic. Dog's enjoying himself. People think I'm talking to myself. Guys, I have a YouTube, don't worry. This is a Masonic Lodge, Boy Scouts. This is cool. They got their... This is cool. They got all these old buildings. So, guys, this is cool. They have this Boy Scout. This is the Boy Scout headquarters. And this is the most famous Boy Scout. This Boy Scout's name is Canteen Boy. And Google Canteen Boy. It will tell you everything you need to know. But this is a shrine to the most giving Boy Scout that the Boy Scouts of America has had. This is Canteen Boy. Again, Google Canteen Boy. He was a giving Boy Scout, the most giving Boy Scout that the Boy Scouts of America has ever had. Canteen Boy. That was fun to see. %, corgi, 4% wolf. Loving the kicks. Thank you, thank you. I like vintage. I dress like an 87-year-old man. 38% cattle dog. You think? Yeah. What do you think he is, guys? I think he's... Do you think he has some shepherd in him? I think he's like quasi-shepherd. That would be my guess. But let me know what you think he is. So that's interesting. What do you think he is? So 20% corgi, 4% wolf, 38% cattle dog. Got on. Interesting. Beautiful puppers. Have a good evening. Thank you. Ooh, you too. Okay, we're waiting across the street, guys. My shadow is defiling him. Can you mess around with some people? I don't see anybody. Usually I'm not, like, my YouTube isn't that mean. I'm not going to be mean to people. So, alas, I'm not that guy. But I will talk to people, and I will mess around with people if they're crazy. Yeah, man, we're in Charlotte. There are not a lot of homeless people to, like, mess around and talk with. And I'll never mess around in a mean way, but, like, just talk to, get to know, give them $20, ask what their history is, you know. There are not a lot of homeless. There used to be a lot more when I was here 10 years ago. There used to be a lot more homeless people, and there really aren't anymore. So I'll try to find some people to mess with. I will not guarantee that we'll find really much of anybody. And here's the other thing about Charlotte. What I've noticed is people are a little more on edge here. It's not the least friendly city. There's some nice people that we've met, but it's not the friendliest. There are also some rude people that we've met. And usually I don't meet any rude people. So, yeah, people are a little more standoffish. That's because I think they have more money. And people with more money, like white people, are like tend to stick to themselves and are very reserved kind of assholes. But there's a lot of those type of people here. They don't even have to be white people. It's just people in general who have money and are kind of stuck up. But I'll try to mess around with some people. I'll try. So now we're heading back towards downtown, which is good. I still have 50% left, so I guess we have a while. I'm going to stop once I get 30. I keep lying, but I'm going to stop once I get 30. I'm British now. A cup of tea, my dear sir. British. What do you think about, do you think that Prince Andrew is your actual rightful king? Just think about that for a second. Brits. What's happening? Rishi Sunak, Slulak. He's your prime minister. What do you think of Rishi? Angel dust. Matthew the King. Rosa Laporte says Rico Suave. Remember that? I'm a 90s kid. I'm an actual, I think we need to persecute these people who say they're 90s kids when they were born in 1999. And by persecute, I mean we need to eliminate them. I'm an actual fucking 90s kid. All right? If you were born in 99, you're 90s shit. You're not a 90s kid. You're a 90s turd. P.S. I'm white. No shit, Sherlock. Very cool. All right, now everybody has stopped watching the stream. Great. This has had a really, hold on, subscribers, isn't it? Born in 90, that works. We're the same age. I was born in 92. Do a British accent, my dear king. Do a British accent, my dear king. Well, it's what kind of British accent you want. You want the Cockney? Do you want the John Lennon type? The John Lennon type is kind of slow. Or do you want kind of more modern British? More modern is... Yeah, that was bad. More... See, the R is the bigger... They don't do the R's. More modern? Would you like a more... Yes, it sounds southern. Oh, where's my dog? Oh, he's right here. Cool. Yo, what can I see is get, Mama Clyde. Welcome, Mama Clyde. Glatt, roti. Let's get some cola champagne and here's some roti, man. Clat. Mama Clat. So many regional accents, do Cockney. I can do your Cockney. Shot you out of me, Cockney. I would very much like to know the answer to my question. You're stalker. I don't know what you asked. So.
Wait to cross Kings Drive at 7th Street. Wait.
This is how you hire a robot prostitute, and that's what I've been doing. I would very much like to know the answer to my question. Well, you have to tell me what the question is, or I can't help you. I got the police again. I have so much beef with them. All right, it's time to walk. Police can't do nothing now. He's looking at me. He's like, I want to arrest a white man for once. And he came close with me. Oh, there's an Uber. What's up? I like your dreads. Got some dreads, Charlotte. Don't tread those dreads. I would tread dreads. I cannot pull that off, but you shouldn't. We're walking back. So this is kind of when I was talking about the lack of walkability a little bit with Charlotte. And you're really in the middle of the highway if you decide to meander outside of downtown. And it's kind of tough to get your way back. Look how far downtown is. We were in the middle of it. Well, we've been walking around for, God damn it, an hour and 45 minutes. Did he do tricks? If you pay him enough, he could do some tricks. I'm his pimp. What kind of tricks you want? He got tricks. He ain't shit, but he eats tricks. He's the hoe and the trick. He'll do some. Hit me up on Instagram, and he'll do some tricks. Believe me. Hi, it's Emma again. Hey, Emma. I think you were supposed to add me on Instagram. Maybe I offended you. Maybe I did not. But you never added me. And you seem kind of cute, Emma. So if you want to add me, it's DODGELANDESMAN on Instagram. DODGELANDESMAN on Instagram. Emma, add me this time. I thought we had a nice vibe. So make sure to add me. What do you think about carless cities? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, carless cities. Well, I have a car, so I like driving my car, but I don't need to. You know, I'm 33. I got my driver's license growing up in New York City. I got my driver's license only 4 years ago. Guys, I got to pee, sorry. What country do I live in? I live in Narnia. I'd love to hear your broom. I don't know what a broomy is, man. Sorry. Your brummy accent. Shit. Emma be back, right? Emma never gave me her IG. And you know I'm thirsty. Name a car for edit. Edit a, sorry guys, I'm urinating. Edit a DeSoto. Edit a 1957 DeSoto. How about that? Alright, I'm done peeing. I'm done peeing. They call me. Oh, look, there's some pretty stuff. There's another statue. What cool country? I'm in the United States. But you also see me go to Mexico. And later on, you'll see me go to Canada. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. True patriot saints, we give our hearts command. Okay, love for cars. Thank you. I love all 50s cars. Or maybe just a Buick LaCrosse. Why not? Let's do something shitty. Let's do a Yugo. No, let's do the DeSoto. Well, cool. So we're back. So Charlotte again, not doing too badly with their little green space. This is kind of pretty. This is probably Lewis and Clark, because do they go this far south? This must be Lewis and Clark, or it's Lewis and some Indian. It's probably Thomas Jefferson. I'm completely wrong. This is the native thanking Jefferson for raping his land. And they have so much to be thankful for. Brother issued from the other womb. I look upon the English and ourselves as many good things put in one pocket, as brothers have issued from one womb. These are the words of King Hablar, the visionary Catawba leader. From 1749 to 63, he became friends with Scott-Irish. Oh, he's a Scott-Irish. Scott-Irish Thomas Sprat, when settlers first moved to the Mecklenburg area, and then he raped his land. So that's pretty much the entire history. Oh, cool. There's his hat. Can he mess around with some... No. Can I mess around with some cop suit? Age... Wacky dust. Go away. Okay. No, I mean, you give me a lot of money. I mean, if you give me money, I'll do it. How much money do you want to give me? I'll mess around with a cop if you donate, like, $10,000. Literally. If you donate $10,000, I'll do it. Other than that, no. Guys, don't leave. I'm just looking at maps. Okay, we're good. No, cops are dangerous in America. Yeah, where are you? Yeah, Angel, where are you from? Where you could just mess with cops. You're insane. Are you from Sweden? I guess they let you do that shit in Sweden. Jesus. Yeah, just mess around with a cop. Because that's what we do in fucking Norway. Like, Jesus Christ, man. You're insane. Well, oh man, I lost everybody. I have 16 people now. Wales. Wales. Yeah, there's probably not a lot of crime in Wales. I can't even name you a city in Wales. Wales. Alright guys, we're almost a 2-hour stream. Oh, I thought the dog was going to stop. The dog is not stopping. I'm Wales OF. Wales, I'm of? Are you on OnlyFans? Are you the most famous OnlyFans girl on Wales? If so, hit me up on Instagram. Very cool. Very clean. And the dog likes to chase the shoe. It's an annoying habit of his. He used to use some grass. He wants to chase my shoe. Your dog, it pretty. Thank you. Thank you. I admire your stab at grammar. It didn't really work out so well, but I admire it. Your dog, it pretty. It is pretty. Your dog, it happens to be. Doesn't matter. Speaking as someone who was assaulted by a cop, 2 years ago for simply saying what the fuck when he ran into almost knocking me over at a gas station. Jesus, yeah. I might hit my head in a wall. Aw, angel dust. I wish you luck. I hope you don't bleed out. It'd be kind of funny if you did. Because I like and I endorse violence. Also, I endorse violence for our children. To me, that's the most precious violence. Violence can be beautiful. It can be divine. And when it's inflicted against children, it's when it's in its purest form. And we need more violence. So yeah, hit your head in that wall. You can go down there. He wants to go down to the little river. Still fighting charge on that. That sucks, man. 2 years later. About to go to trial. I hope you prove him wrong. I admire you for not giving up on it. She had my dog on me when she bloody heavy. When she's bloody heavy. Can't get her off me. I hear you. My dog's heavy too. My dog has a lot of weight problems. And therefore that's why he says Michelle Obama is a man. My dog keeps telling me that Michelle Obama is a man. And I think it's just because she's gone on this big health food initiative. But he keeps listening to Alex Jones and saying Michelle Obama is a man, Michelle Obama is a man. And I think that's because he feels insulted by Michelle Obama's Get Healthy campaign. But he keeps buying these milkshakes from InfoWars and these soups for the end of days. He keeps saying the end of days are upon us. He's a Jehovah's Witness himself, so that's why he got along so well with the Jehovah's Witnesses. He went from Alex Jones, and then he started listening to Michael Jackson, and then he joined the Jehovah's Witnesses tribe. Are you gonna eat the dog? If you donate enough. My dog digging holes, looking for moles. Amen. I got 2 dogs. One is small. One is mad at the other dog, and the other sog is big and crazy. I'm looking forward to I wonder what a sog is. Soggy dog. What if somebody had a dog that was for some reason always soggy and they're called a sog? But very cool about your sog. Take no prisoners when you get to the trial. Good luck, bro. Amen, Wesley. Thank you for supporting our friends in need. This is the real essence of my live stream. They're called White People in Need. And he is one of them. And I thank him for his vulnerability and his honesty. Sorry we got a bad view, guys. We got a lot of sun. Sun's licking us, eating us out. Thank you, Wes. You're welcome. I know, you meant to say dog. I mean silly. I didn't have a choice. Well, I do have a choice if I'm going to read this or not. I didn't have a choice. The police freshly graduated state attorney shit. Simply 6 months trying to charge me DUI. That's some bullshit when I didn't blow it over. Whole mess. Fuck the popo. Amen. God, Wesley has 14 dogs. How do you handle that? Thank you, Wes. You're welcome. I meant to say 15 dogs. Jesus. Where do you live? He wants to cross. A dream dog is a pug. If you want your dog to die in 5 years. Pugs are sad, man. They're cute dogs. They don't behave very well, but they're little, so who cares? But they were bred where they can't breathe because of the way they're bred. It kind of sucks to be a pug. So don't buy them? Yeah, don't buy pugs, guys. Sun and sliced snacks coming into my house where I live. I'll take that sunset light. Are we crossing? He's just now standing there like an asshole. Not me. Wesley only has 3 dogs. Not bad. That's a little more normal. No, I'm not seeing a lot of commerce and shops. Yeah, you go outside of downtown and it is pretty sterile. We crossing? We're gonna loop back towards downtown because there ain't a lot to see here. So I'm hoping. Dog's probably tired, so he'll probably want to go back to the car relatively soon. We'll take a look at the other part of the Greenway. Dog wants to get another drink. What percent am I at? 42. I'm gonna hop off. Cell tower, huh? Oh yeah, it's back. Yeah, if you donate money, I'll do it. But how do I even position the camera and do that? Well, I guess I could hold it. In Washington, very cool. I think we had this discussion, Jeff, but I think we had discussion 3 times. But my uncle has a place, Capitol Hill in Seattle. So, Washington, I am a fan of. Duct tape. Oh, yeah. What? It says danger. Where are we now? 42%. All right, this time seriously gonna hop off. The phone is somewhat dying. I'm at Charleston autocorrect messed up. Messing up from Washington, Charleston is a big mess up. Anyway, guys, it's been 2 hours. Can I spy in your walls? I don't know what you're talking about. What are walls? This is me. Is that what you're talking about? My hair's going crazy. Add me on Instagram, by the way. Dodge Landesman, DODGELAN, DESMAN. Roman says, That was from Roman. Ooh, says, ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Valderie, Valdera, Valderie, Valdera. Oh, dude, it's time to start beefing. There's some ducks. He doesn't even know they're there. Once he sees those ducks, he's gonna start to beef. Well, I appreciate the live. Missing clit, the air, the trees. Thank you. We all miss clit. CLT. We all miss the clit. I know what you're saying. They've got a lot of air. Whew. But yeah, Charlotte's pretty right now. Oh yeah. He wants to beef with those ducks. You could try to fight them. He wants to fight those ducks. Yeah, just get them. Now he's like, oh shit, that's too far. But he gets his drink of water. Yeah, it is pretty, isn't it? Dog sure likes it. Someone from Massachusetts is calling me. Well, that's because we went to the same Greenway, Timothy. So that's the only reason why. We went to the exact same Greenway. So this is a terrible representation of Charlotte. Join him in the water. Again, if you pay me enough money, I will. You will see me, like, I'll hop in streams and rivers and stuff if it's warm. Well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. I'm jelly. Your baby pup looks happy. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I try to maximize his happiness as much as I can. That's kind of rule number 1. Let him be free. Let him enjoy the sunshine. Let him enjoy the weather. Let him be outside for most of the day. You know, the dog probably gets to be outside 5 hours a day. He's literally walking about 5 hours total. And then he's nice and tired when we get back, and he don't bother me too much. And I miss the Greenways, the energy, everything. Yeah, has a lot of hidden, which is nice. Not to expose the good spots. Haha, yes. Travel around different Greenways. They all seem to have that yuppie white look. Yeah, it's kind of similar. Do you remember me? Oh, Possum Muncher's back. Yeah, Possum Muncher, I'm about to leave. Guys, speak now or forever hold your peace. This is the last. Hello, says Zach Bartholomew, Zachariah, birthing mother, birthing person, Zachary, birthing person. Welcome to the stream. Although I'm about to sign off. But guys, please subscribe. That would be nice. I need subscribers. Hi, Levi says. Is that the Levi? Hey, Possum Muncher. Damn, that's good. My dog and husky is a type of pitch. She has a lot of energy. I miss taking her walks there, too. Yeah. Yeah, he needs to get his energy out. Oh, we're in the tunnel. Papa, can you hear me? Papa, can you hear me? Hear me. Sorry. Hear me. Woo. That was awkward. I'm subbed. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. That was a very awkward moment. I thought I was alone. People who have subscribed. Yes, we've been doing this now for 2 hours, so we're gonna get this dog away from this other dog. This dog is old, so this dog's not. Hey, 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 hey. Come here. Thank you. Hey, 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 hey. Stop it. Thank you. There we go. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much. I knew you would sing, of course. It's going to naturally happen. Sorry. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, I don't like dogs here. That's all right. This is cool. So yeah, he could avoid conflict. So this is an orphanage. Very cool. Thompson Orphanage was founded in the 1800s. He took in orphans from across North Carolina whose parents had died. In 1956, Thompson was surrounded by the city and pieces of its land had been taken for Independence Boulevard. Right, so they bulldozed all this land. This is what a great memorial. They told this orphanage, go fuck yourself. That's the entire history of the city. Your dog is so well trained. Thank you. Gotta go. The dog is adorable. Thanks, Zach. Nice to see you. Likewise, thank you for subscribing, Angel Dust. And I love Angel Dust. Going out later, paint the town yellow. Not on a weekday. I missed the weekend. Next weekend I will. On Saturday night. No, shit, no, because I'll be covering the Trump rally. Well, at nighttime on Friday, I'll probably. Yeah, at nighttime on Friday, we'll probably go out in downtown Charlotte and see what happens for the nightlife. But then, you know, Saturday is the big election, so I'm not going to go out Saturday because I'll be at the Nikki Haley thing for a long time and doing stuff. How far have you walked in the end? My guess is 6-7 miles, and we just walk in a goddamn circle. I hate it. I'd rather see red, but you peed 3 times in this stream. Amen. Amen. All right, guys. We're on a lower note. Thank you, guys. I don't want to lose my battery. You be well. Are you going to interview people outside before the rally? Yes, I think I will. I'll probably live stream. What time is it there? It is 5:16 is the time. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Love you all. Thank you. Please subscribe. It looks like you got some new subscribers. I love dogs. If anybody wants to donate, super chat. I also have a GoFundMe on my YouTube if you enjoyed this humor. I will always be prostituting myself digitally. I am a digital prostitute. Bye-bye, beautiful puppers. Thank you. Cute tail and happy smile. Yeah, they think a dog, because I picked him up off the street, they think the dog bit his tail off in a fight. So he's been through it. All hail the goof. Amen. All right, guys. Love you. I'll see you all probably tomorrow or the next day. Au revoir.